Hello everyone, welcome to my first ever Destiny 2 build guide. Today I'm going to share the PvP build that I use the majority of the time that I'm in the Crucible. This build helps me level the playing field with people who have actual skills in PvP. For the build, we start with standard Warlock Stasis abilities in Healing Rift, Burst Glide, and Penumbral Blast. For the grenade, we specifically want to use Cold Snap Grenade because it will instantly freeze your opponent if they get hit by the Seeker. For our aspects, we use Frost Pulse to allow our Rift to give off an AoE freezing pulse on cast, and Ice Flare Bolts so that when we shatter an enemy, another Cold Snap Seeker chases after a nearby enemy. For the fragments, we want to use Hedrons, Torment, Rending, and Fissures. Hedron's giving us more stability and aim assist after freezing an enemy because I have very little gun skill. Torment to give us back our grenade faster while we take damage / feed the enemy team. Rending so that if we freeze an opponent far away, our primary can get some good damage in on them. And Fissures to help get some multi-kills in some lucky situations. From a function standpoint, nothing with this build is significantly changing in final shape, so you should be able to use it until Stasis gets nerfed. Equipment-wise, if you have it and like to use shotguns, Conditional Finality is pretty awesome with the build because getting kills with the Stasis bullet of Conditional Finality will proc Ice Flare Bolts, sometimes allowing you to get some easy double kills. Use whatever exotic armor you feel like. I'm a basic warlock, so I use Ophidians for everything in PvP. Stat distribution, you want 100 recovery most of all, and then strength to reduce your melee cooldown. Grenade charge will come back relatively quickly because of Whisper of Torments, and Winter's Wrath is in the bad tier of subclass supers, so it's unlikely you get more than one in a regular PvP match, even with 100 intellect, especially if you play game modes like Trials or you're bad at PvP. You use this build specifically for its neutral game. The neutral game is S tier. You can use your grenade and melee abilities offensively or defensively to stop enemies in their tracks, since both of the abilities instantly freeze your opponents. Rift you can use defensively because frozen enemies die in one melee. So if somebody's charging you, you can easily stop them, hit them, get the kill, and keep on moving. Any opponent who is killed while being frozen by one of your abilities will proc Ice Flare Bolts, even if they are killed by one of your teammates. Seekers from both Cold Snap and Ice Flare Bolts pursue enemies and can go up walls and around corners, but I will admit sometimes walls make the pathing funky as hell. The best part of the build though, these shatter kills attack the weak-minded gamer right at their core. Getting shattered and constantly frozen sometimes causes your enemies to tilt off the planet. The constant freezing is disruptive to your enemy's flow and rhythm, and you'll often see people panic or give up. I know this to be true because when I get frozen, I just put my controller down in absolute disgust and rant about how unfair it is that I could even get frozen when that's the build that I'm playing. Anyways, with that, check out some of the gameplay, follow the build guide, and let me know what you think.
Zone advantage is yours. Zone B captured.
Do not chase me in here, you dumb fuck.
You captured Zone C.